Just the lights that are bleeding up.
Hi, Coach. Hi. This looks like
the ball and it went into the garage. It's not funny either. Stop.
Our soccer ball doesn't listen to much other soccer ball. There's another ball. Come on! It's right here. I sure do. You want? I still think it. Dad, can I get 40 right here?
Coach Maha, are you there?
your video's not on.
Okay, hold on.
If we need your video, if you can do it, buddy.
Good, hold on. I'm trying to figure this thing out.
On the bottom left.
That was good.
All right, everyone.
$5?
Hey, hold on one sec. One guys.
That's sorry, I'm $5. No, but I was like,
All right.
All right, you good?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another soccer training by West Coast Soccer. Coach Dave Mahalabali and Rob Hansen will be running your session today. I will be running the session today. Mahal will be the moderator. And let's try to keep everyone's phones or devices on mute so they can hear at different points during the conversation. We will unmute you for feedback. Coach Maha will be checking in with all the players throughout the process to kind of check to see if the guys are doing it right, and then coach as is. Meanwhile, Dane Hansen and Coach Rob Hansen will be running the actual training session. So please listen up and follow along. Be respectful for your teammates and try not to talk too much, especially if you're not unmuted. Also, currently right now, I think all of you are muted. Sometimes throughout the process, some people are not muted. Just make sure that when you go to participants and you check every once in a while, these are for the parents, to check that the players are muted so that the screen doesn't go towards the players. So right now I see a few players popping in and out. It's probably because there's noise in their background. So pretty straightforward today. I got a handful of things that we're gonna do today. We're gonna start out with a typical session, which is SAQs, skills, agility, quickness. We're gonna do footwork first, and then we're gonna get into moving with the ball, dribbling, techniques, skills, and things like that. We'll get into actual more technique work, which is turning and changing directions with the ball. And then we're also gonna work on passing and lots of touches on the balls and things like that. Okay, sound good? Good. All right, so today I'm going to be using Dane as my instructional person. Dane, say hello, everyone. Hello. All right, good. So we're going to start out this training session kind of like what we do with all training sessions with SAQs. We're going to do 5 sets of 5 techniques. Okay, and our first technique is just going to be high knees, side to side, bringing your knees up and transitioning. So you need to set up your cones. As you can see, my white cones over here, there's about 7 or 8 of them. You'll start at the yellow cone and orange cone, excuse me, and you'll do high knees. And we're gonna do 5 at a time, okay? So let's start the practice with our SAQs. Dane, please demonstrate. High knees, 2 steps in between each one, just like that. All right, so we're gonna do 5 of these.
Rob,
Yes, sir.
You lost your vision. So there you go. Okay.
Can you see me? All right, can you see me now? All right,
Yeah.
so we're starting into SAQs, high knees, 2 steps, bring your knees up. Just like that. As you can see, Dane in the background is performing the technique. Bring your knees up, Dane, get your arms moving. Switch side to side every once in a while. Good, nice and easy like that. Good.
Come on, you should be moving.
Everyone should be going right now. Good. Is that 5? All right. Well, we'll wait another 30 seconds to everyone complete their first 5. If you get this chance, please stretch your legs out, right to left, stretching out, loosening up, stretching your hamstrings and your calves. All right, let's transition to the next technique. The next technique is going to be a typewriter, side-to-side movement, side shuffle, or typewriter. Jane, please demonstrate the first one. We're going in and out of each one, little nice and cuts, good, double steps, and then back to this. So everyone, please start. And that's 2. Good. That's 3. Excellent job, Dane. Good. One more. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Good. All right. So hopefully all of you guys are following along as we go. So we've done 2 so far. We've done, that's it, ready? That's it, Gabe. I see Gabe, good. All right, now the next one is gonna be La Salsa. 2 steps in, 2 steps out. Start with your back foot in first, then your front foot, and 2 checks in between. Watch Dane. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and out and done. Make sure you jog back and then start the next one. We have 5 of these to do. One, two, good. Well done, good. It's so important to get your footwork in. That's it. You don't necessarily need cones for this. That's it, yep. I love to see that, Gabe and Matthew, well done. Good job. All right, we'll take this quick little moment for 30 seconds to kind of stretch your elbows and arms. Pull your arms up, twist your ankles.
I should be good.
Yep, we're all good. I just double checked. Thank you. All right.
We got them going.
Now we're gonna go into backwards typewriter. So now you're positioning, looking over your shoulder as you go to transition through the cones. Go ahead, Dane. Inside, yep. Position through each one. Pivot and turn, pivot and turn, pivot and turn. Good. And then back to the beginning. And we want 5 of each of these. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Clean it up, clean it up.
On your toes, knees bent.
Yep. Bend your knees. Get a little lower. So just to show you, you should be really kind of getting low, getting inside each one, getting your knees, lots of little touches, kind of position your body through all the way, just like that. Okay. Go ahead, Dane. Excellent job. Good. And you have one more. Excellent job. All right, so now we're transitioning to the 5th, which would be hopscotch. So it's feet together and then out. Feet together, then out. Okay, Dane, please demonstrate a hopscotch. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. It's really good to kind of pump your arms as you go through each one. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. Nicely done. One more. How's it look, Dave?
Good, good.
You seen all the players?
Yes.
Good. All right, excellent job. So this moment, let's take a little stretch. Okay, let's reach down, pull your toe up, reach down and stretch just like this, keeping your legs, stretching the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Flexibility is important, of course. And then we switch to the right foot, same thing. Okay, keep stretching while I pick up some cones. So today we're going to open up a little bit more with our length and our space. It's such a nice sunny day. Hopefully you guys are outside. Basically I have 2 cones, but you can use 1 cone as well from point A to point B. And we're just going to start nice and easy with dribbling with the ball. Good solid control. The first thing I want you to do is just with your right foot going one way and left foot on the way back. So lots of little touches. Just nice and easy, good solid control. Get all the way in there and then chop and then left foot on the way back. Good solid control, lots of little touches and so forth. Please demonstrate, Dan. Go ahead. Good, and then left foot on the way back. Good, right foot there. Good, left foot back. And then one more time, go ahead. And left foot back. Good, well done. All right, so we're gonna go through about 10 different techniques using the same space that we have right here to kind of work on our different moves going down the field and then back. So the next one I want you to do is a nice and easy box touch. So keep the ball under control, lots of little touches, not too fast. Actually, the slower but more control and touches, the better you are. Okay, ready, go. Good job, Dane. And box touch on the way back. And then one more time, same thing, box touch. Good, and then one more time on the way back. Excellent job. Keep it going all the way through to the cones. Excellent job. Okay. All right, so now, nice and easy, I just want you to face against the sun and with your right foot. Every step is a roll. Just nice and tight, every step is a roll. Just like that, and on the way back, opposite foot, facing the same direction. Every step is a roll. Okay. Ready to go. Left foot on the way back. Good. Let's do it again. Good. Excellent job, Dane. All right, so now we're going to do the same exact rolls. 1, 2, and on the third one, I want you to step over with the left, change your hips. 1, 2, 3. Step over, change the hips to the other side. And then the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Step over, switch directions, opposite foot. Step over and then change your opposite foot. Go ahead. And one more set. Go ahead. Excellent job. All right, so now we're going to roll over the top of our foot and touch with the outside. It should look like this. All right, roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out. Notice that I'm not going too fast. I'm keeping controls, and I just did 7 of those in such a short distance. When you come back, use the opposite foot. Roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out, roll in, touch out. Just like that. Go ahead, Dave. Just like that. Excellent job. Opposite foot. Good. One more set. Good. All right. Next one. Right foot only, going there, will be inside, outside touch. All right, so I'm using the big toe, little toe. So it should be chop, 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 and so forth, all the way through. Just with the right foot, turn, right foot, or left foot, excuse me. Opposite foot on the way back. Good, solid control. Ready, go. Go ahead, Dane. So the key point to this is not to go too fast, is to actually slow things down and get lots of touches. Opposite foot. Good, one more time. Start with the right. And then left foot on the way back. Excellent job, well done, well done. How's everyone doing out there in soccer land? You enjoying it? Good, all right, so now we're gonna go to the next one, which is pretty simple. I want you to now use your technique where it's touch, touch, scissor, switch. So you're using the outside of your foot only. You're touching the ball 2 times with your pinky toe on your foot, and then you are scissoring with that same foot. So let me show you. So 1, 2, scissor, switch. 1, 2, scissor, switch. Just like this. Okay, Dane, please show. Hey, Aaron, can you turn down the volume? I'm doing a soccer training. Can you turn down the volume? Yeah, I'm doing a soccer training for like 25 kids. All right, I had the neighbor turning the music down, so. All right, one more time. Touch, touch, scissor, switch is how this works. How we doing, Maha?
Good.
Is everyone doing it?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Next one is using the outside of your foot turns. We're going to dribble forward. We're going to turn with 3 cuts using the outside of our foot. And then we're going to go forward and switch to the opposite foot. So let me show you. Looks like this. As I touch forward, we go 1, 2, and 3, and turn, and then forward. 1, opposite foot, and forward. Opposite foot, and then opposite foot. Okay, and then the same thing on the way back. Outside the foot only, and then forward, opposite foot, switch the other direction, and then go forward. Okay, go ahead and show us, Dave. Okay, one more time, one more set. There and back. Outside turns. Good. Looks like we got Lucas joining us. Excellent job. All right, so now we're transitioning to using the inside of our foot turn. Same type of technique that we just did. We're now using the inside chop. So 3 chops to get around, go forward, switch to the opposite foot. Should look like this. So I'm 1, 2, 3, touch, 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. And then on the way back, same thing. Chop, 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 and go forward, and opposite foot. And then forward, chop, 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 and forward, and so forth. Go ahead, Dane. Okay, so now I'm going to add 3 cones into the middle of my grid. So you need 3 markers from point A to point B. They're going to line up right in the middle. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. This is kind of like what we've played when we do the blow pop challenge game, where you got to get through the drill, get to the end, and stop the ball in control. However, you don't have to stop the ball in control at the end. You're going to go to the end. You're going to do the technique through, and then on the way back, you're going to do it again on the way back. So all I want you to do is start at the starting point from point A, control dribble, and slalom. Cut, cut, and get through. And the same thing on the way back, using the inside of your foot only. Chop, chop, and then get all the way through, just like that, nice and easy. Okay, so ready to go? Excellent job. Good, and another. Inside only. Good, way to use the inside of your foot and chops. Good, excellent job. So show you 2. And now we're going to transition to using only the outside of your foot. So the outside of your foot is the same thing. So I'm dribbling forward, good solid control. I pick a side, I use the outside chop, opposite foot, outside only. All right, so just use the outside of your foot. Cut, cut, and get through using the outside. Okay, Dane, please demonstrate. I need 2. Outside. Oh, you missed one. That's okay. I got our cones pretty tight for a reason. Excellent. Good. One more time. If at the end of each part through the drill, if you want to use one of your turn moves, that would be great. Maybe a coif or a chop turn behind the back or a novel chop, something to kind of reposition or direction to direct yourself into the right direction. Okay. All right. How's everyone doing out there?
Okay, got the thumbs up.
All right, we got some thumbs up. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to change our cones in the middle. Instead of 3 long, we're going to go 3 wide. Uh-oh, it's not too. All right, so just like that, kind of how I have it laid out. You're going to dribble out into space. You're going to pick a side. You can only use the inside of your foot now. So now you pick a side, and then you chop with the inside. Chop around the inside, get around, chop with the inside, and then finish. Stop, hop, turn. Same thing on the way back. Using the inside chop, inside chop, inside, inside. All right, and then I finish through. Okay, go ahead, Dane. Good, same thing on the way back, using the inside. Excellent job, good. And one more. Inside only, good. Regain control, come back into the game, yep. All the way through once, all the way through twice. Back through, good, and finish through. Excellent job. So now the same thing. Now we're going to use the outside of our foot only. So you can only use the outside, the pinky toe of your foot. Okay, Dane, let's show us with 2. Yep, show us how it's done. Outside only. Good solid control. Keep the ball close to you. Slow down. Good. See how he actually gives himself time to control the ball, to get the ball to his left side foot? That's very important. On the way back, outside, turn. Outside the foot, turn, cut, good. Outside cut, turn, good. Outside lead, outside push, outside turn. Good. Well done, Dane. Did you do 1 or 2? All right, so 1 more, please. Okay, good. And finish through. Very strong. Good. 1 more. Last one. Finish through strong. Outside, 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 outside. Good. Outside turn. Okay, outside. Pinky toe, pinky toe. Good, good. Oh, don't let it get away from you too much. All right, well done, Dane. Excellent job. All right, so we're moving along. All right, we're getting lots of touches on the ball. We're using the inside and outside of our foot a lot today. This is basically your paddles, your outside of your foot, the inside of your foot on both feet, but you also got the top of your feet too. And then the last portion is the sole of your foot. So we're gonna now use the sole of your foot. And when we use the sole of our foot, what I mean is the bottom, right? So this part. So we're now rolling the ball. So we're gonna do the same techniques. We're gonna go through the cones, but instead of using the outside and the inside of our cuts in our foot, we're now gonna use the bottom of our foot. So it should look something like this. As I'm dribbling out, when I get past the first cone, I wanna roll, roll, touch, roll. Get around, roll, roll, get around and finish through. Get around the last cone. And same thing on the way back. So I get around the outside, I roll, I roll, I roll, and I roll again, and I roll again, and I get all the way through. Hold on, let me fix the cones. Okay, so now Dane, let's show us. Using the bottom of your foot, using the sole roll. Yep, using the bottom, the sole, good.
Come on, Matthew.
That's it. Well done, Dan. Roll. Roll. Good. Get around. Roll. And roll. Good. And get around and finish strong. Excellent job, everyone. Excellent job. All right. How's everyone doing out there? Ma, we good?
Yep.
All right. So now we're going to kind of switch things up a little bit. We're going to use the same space that we have, which is roughly about, I don't know, 15 feet or 10 feet apart. And we're just going to put the one cone in the middle. Okay. So now we're going to work on a couple moves. Some of the moves that we've worked on in the past: the scissors, the chop fake, the step over, the body fake, and a few others. Okay. So the first one I want you to do is a nice and simple body fake, which means you're basically trying, when you're approaching a player, is you're learning how to step one way with your body. Make your head, make it look like you're going one way. And once you get that defender to kind of step into the direction that he thinks you're going into, then you transition to the opposite. So it's just a body fake, all right? We're going to use that center cone like a player, and we're going to take them on and beat them, okay? So Dane, let's show me an example of a body fake. All right, let's go. Good, just a lean and a cut with the opposite foot. Good job. One more time. Lean, cut with the opposite. Good. It's not a step over, it's not a scissors, it's just a body fake. All right, Dane, 2 more times, there and back. Go ahead. Good. Lean one way. Oh. And go the opposite. Excellent job. All right. So that was your classic body fake, using your body to make it look like you're going in one direction, but then you go the other. This is designed to create space for yourself so you can push the ball into space and beat people with your own pass or your own play into space, okay? The second one we're going to do is now the chop fakes. Now we're using the inside of your favorite foot. We're coming to the player in the middle of the field, and we're going to chop around them. We're going to chop with one foot and collect with the other and go forward, okay? Dane, you want to show us your chop fake? Okay, nice and easy. Coming at the player. Chop, and then go. So Dane's first touch was away. I want it to be back to the middle. All right, you want to acquire the space of the defender you just beat so they can't come from the side and win the ball back from you. You really want to make sure they come and then they have to go through your back to get the ball. It's a way to protect the ball after the move. Good. Excellent. I'm going to demonstrate mine. Good solid control. I chop and then I collect back in the middle, just like that. Same thing again. I chop to the side and then I collect and accelerate after the move. Very important. Get up. All right. Dane, show me 2 more chops. Excellent job. All right, so we're done with the chop. The next one's just going to be a roll over the top and then touch with your outside. So it should look something like this. I approach the player. I give myself safe distance. I touch, and then I go around them. Same foot. Same foot. Here it is. I roll in. I touch out. Same foot. So I roll in, and I touch out. All right, Dane, please just demonstrate. Remember to give yourself plenty of room before you hit the cone or the player. You should probably have about 3 feet, and you should be doing the move about 3 feet before you even get close to the player. Give yourself plenty of room to basically stay away from their reach from tackling the ball. There's no referee who's going to make that call, Dane. All right, 2 more times, please. You're working hard. You're doing good, Dane. Keep it up. 2 more. Yeah. All right, well done, well done. All right, so now we're going to move on to the single scissors. So when we go that direction, it's a single, and on the way back, it's a double scissors. All right, so let me show you real quick. I take on the player, good solid control. 1, and I touch with the outside of the foot. I stop, and on the way back, I go 1, 2, and then touch with the outside foot, and I come back, okay? Let's see you do it. Go ahead. Single there, good. Nico. Say hi to everyone.
Here you go.
Double on the way back. Again, there's no one there that you shouldn't be falling down on these drills. There's other kids out there playing on concrete. I don't see any bumps, sorry. Let's try it again. Let's do it right. Good. Let's show us a good solid single. Yeah, you fell down twice, so I want you to make sure you do it right. And double. 1, 2, and then touch with the outside, then accelerate into space. Good. Excellent. How are we doing out there, everyone? We're doing good? All right, good. All right, so now we're going to transition. Nico, stand here. Nico, stand here. So now we're going to do your classic V turn. So you're basically starting on one side of your foot, you're pulling it back, and you're switching and you're changing directions. So as you approach the player, good solid pull, stop, pull it back, and then the other. So nice and easy, same thing. Stop, pull back, switch it to the opposite foot, and then accelerate into space. You can see it. Good. Try to keep control of the ball at all times. A good master of the ball skills, control the ball at all times. That's it. Pull back. Yep, it's good to switch it up to your left foot leading and your right foot leading. So use both feet. Excellent job, Dane. Well done. Okay, so now we're switching to the last one in this set. It's just going to be your classic Maradona. So Maradona basically invented this move. Well, he didn't invent it, but he mastered it, and he used it to beat players while he's taking them on with the ball at full speed. And what he would do is, right as a player would come to him, he would reach with his left foot, and he'd transition the ball. Nico. He'd reach with his left foot, and then pivot, and then turn, and then roll and spin off the player to get more space behind that defender. So let me show you real quick as I go. I reach, I turn, stop, and roll. Get around the player. Notice how I spin around the ball. Same thing on the way back. I reach, I touch, and I roll off the player, just like that. All right, Dane, please demonstrate. Excellent. That's all right. Okay, he says he's done. Are we all good? Maybe let's throw in one more. Last one, is I want you to dribble to one side of the center cone, and I want you to actually fake, Dane, I want you to fake like you're taking a shot, use the top of the ball, and then change direction behind your foot. So Nika, out of the way, please. All right, so I fake the shot, and I touch behind the back, and I show good control, and I get to the next zone. Here it is again. I fake the shot, and I touch behind the back, and I reposition to the other side. Okay, let's see it, Dane. Nico, come here. All right, let's see it, Dane. Fake a shot, touch behind the back, and then change direction to the opposite side. Good. Fake like you're going one way, pop the shot, good, and then go behind the back to the other direction. Good job. One more time, or two more times. All right. Excellent job, excellent job. All right, how's everyone doing over there? We good? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yeah, we got about zoomed up.
All right, so now we're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna alter my camera and use the ball. So let me change the mount on this. Okay, let's line. All right. So we're gonna do lots of touches on the wall. So what I want you to start out doing is using, that looks pretty good. Nice and easy. Just like this, okay? So using the inside of your foot, it's just little touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm on my toes. I'm constantly moving. I'm not hitting the ball too hard. I'm actually starting off soft. We'll actually get to hitting the ball harder a little later. But I want you guys to do 100 touches like this. Okay? Just like that, Dane. Go ahead.
Be light on your feet, on your toes.
Using the inside only. Nice and easy.
No.
Good. Both feet.
Well done, Connor.
Keep the ball on the ground. Keep it under control. Both feet. I haven't seen you use anything other than your right foot at this point. You guys should always use the foot to wherever the ball goes to. If it goes to your right, use your right. If it goes to your left, then use your left. $100 for Dane. Hopefully all of you guys get to 100. I'm now going to move my camera back a little bit further so we get kind of a wider angle or larger angle. And that should be about right. Actually, let me change that a little bit. Actually, right about there. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit longer touches, a little bit harder weighted passes. Please stand up, get out of the way. So I'm about 5 feet from the embankment or the wall that I'm using. And I want you to stop, control. Opposite foot, stop, control. Using the bottom of your foot, the inside of your foot, and just nice and easy. Just make sure you track every time before you pass. Control the ball, look, and pass. Control the ball, and then pass. Control the ball, and pass. Get the ball down if it's bouncing, and make sure every ball is perfect. A little bit harder so the ball comes back quickly to yourself. Nice and easy. Good, solid control. I'm just going to start with this. Nice and easy. Okay, go ahead, Tim. 100. Please have 100 passes. There should be 100 passes and 100 traps. Make sure your foot is locked and that your touch is good and that your connection with the ball is very solid. Better, harder passes, please. Good. Test yourself. Push yourself. There you go. So those are harder, and I want them to be harder. Okay, and time, everyone. Excellent job. So I want you to continue doing the same thing, but now we're going to work on our different techniques of controlling the ball. So now when the ball comes off the wall, I want you to use the outside and inside of your foot to control the ball, but also lead the ball into a new direction to use that foot. So if I'm passing the ball with my right foot and it goes back to my right foot, I want to use the outside of my foot, take it to the side about a foot, not too far, and then pass it again. And this is what it should look like. See? So good solid control, touch, and then I touch the outside. Maybe a touch to the outside. And then I touch the outside. And then I touch the outside. And I touch to the outside. So I'm always taking the ball either right or left after I make that pass. When the ball comes back, I want to control it and take it to the outside. And then I make another pass. Okay, so it's all about sending and collecting the ball, but taking the ball to the side before the next send. Ready to go? That's it. Take it to the, using the outside of the foot. Now you can also use the inside of your foot. Go ahead, Dave. Show you a few more. I'm going to control the ball. I touch, pass. I touch, I pass. I'm always trying to control that ball after I touch it. You can also use the sole of your foot right here and pull it back, touch it forward, and then pass. So control, pull, push. Lots of different variations of techniques. You can even roll across your body to the other foot, and so forth. All right, so at this point, I want you guys to have a little bit more freedom. I want you to continue passing the way you are passing. Now I want you to use multiple techniques. So inside, outside, bottom of your foot, and control the ball before you send the next pass. Okay, ready, go. Keep going out there, looking good. Freedom on your traps, 2-touch, trap, pass and trap, we can go any direction. You can do scissor turns, step over turns, reposition the ball to the opposite foot.
Hey, Rob, your screen went black for some reason.
How about now?
Oh, there it goes.
Whoa. What happened?
Okay, and time. Well done, everyone. Looking good out there. I'm seeing a lot of players doing a lot of good stuff. Lots of good touches on the ball. We're literally at probably about 750 touches per player. That's kind of what you want on an average practice. There's lots of good touches and control so that you can create that muscle memory and excuse me, and keep building on it. So we're going to transition a little bit into juggling. Just a lot of good control, learning how to juggle the ball. The key thing with juggling is not always hard touch. It's about soft touch. It's learning how to control the ball out of the air, to give a soft touch when you need it, but also have that hard touch, but controlling the ball in general. So basically what I want you to do, Nico, come out, is just start with nice and easy. Just go 1, 2, control. 1, 2, control. If you got 1, 2 down, get 1, 2, 3, control. If you got 3 down, 1, 2, 3, control. So just start with your knees, and we'll transition to feet next, okay? There you go. Show us name. Good. Keep going. Good. All right, so once we get with the 3 of the knees, let's try with just feet now. So it should be 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. If you got 1, 2, catch down, let's go 1, 2, 3, catch. 1, 2, 3. Notice how I always curl the ball back to my body so I don't have to run and chase it. I want a nice deft touch. I want to curl my foot up, right? So I'm constantly popping the ball up to myself. If I have my toe down, guess what happens? The ball goes forward. So I want my toe to be up. Ball, please. So just the top of your foot. Let's try to get 3 to 4 juggles in a row, then catch. Start with 2, then 3, then 4. Just do the best you can as you can. I want to thank Coach Maha for sending out those YouTube videos about the kids juggling last week. You should be able to juggle 5 times your age. Was that what it was? If you're 10, at least 50, Maha, is that correct?
Yeah, I like 100 times your age. 10 times your age.
10 times your age.
If you're 10, 100 at least. Huh?
Yes.
A couple of the kids on the national team at 10, they're doing 1,000.
All right, so once you're at this point, I want you now to juggle all parts of your body and to see how many you can get, okay? So foot, knee, chest, thighs, head if you have to. I want to see how many you can do. If you get to 10, I want you to raise your hands up like this and sit and show us that you got the 10, okay? Go ahead. Don't get frustrated. Just keep going. You can catch half of them, you know? It's like if it gets away from you, just catch it and start over.
You got 10 already?
That's 10 for Dane. Now let's get to 20.
Nate, you get 10 yet? They look like 10. Noah got 10 or 5?
Dane got 10. He's on 14, 15, 16. You got 16. Grab the ball, go again. Wow, what's our time?
Looks like 5:58. Santi got 10, but keep going, Santi.
Keep going, everyone.
All right. We got you. Jude, got you? 40? Jude, you get 200 yet? Well done, Dino. It looks like more than 10. I got to stay 6 feet away from Rob. I'm coughing now.
I'm all better now.
It's pretty dusty here.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into some physical exercise. So what I want you to do is I want you to use your 10 to 20-yard space. And I want you to set up your cones again. And I want you to start in the beginning and it's sprints. No ball at this point. No ball. So 10 sprints. You're going to run there, jog back. Run there, jog back. And I want you to wait about 10, 15%, 10 seconds between each one. All right, so ready, Dane, go. Remember to start low and explode off. Use your arms as like hammers as you're running. Lean forward and push yourself through the end and then jog back, okay? Ready, go.
I forgot to say that Noah did a good job. He juggles every day. He got his 10 too. You can see that.
Good. Wait 10 seconds. Just remember to start like a track star on your toes, right? And explode off and lean forward and push yourself all the way through. Thank you, Nico. Wait 10 seconds and do another one. Excellent job. Nico, want to show us your sprints? Line up and sprint. As fast as you can go, Nico. Go! Good. We need to do the next one, okay?
You got it froze on you.
All right, Nico, go!
Jog on the way back.
And jog on the way back. Jog on the way back.
Jog.
All right, Dane, ready, go! And then jog on the way back. All right, so let's stop right there. Let's now sprint backwards. As fast as you can. Backwards, just like this. All the way through. And then skip. Skip on the way back. So sprint backwards and then skip. Go! Go ahead, Nico. Go! And then skip on the way back, Nico. Good job. All right, Dan, backwards. Ready, go! Ready, go! Good job, Nico. Ready, go! Excellent. All right. Well done, everyone. All right, so let's go down, and I want 10 push-ups out of every person, okay? Even parents watching, families, brothers, sisters, everyone's gonna do 10 push-ups, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And while we're down here, let's do 10 sit-ups. Okay, let's do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, shake your legs out. All right, so now I want us to do, lift your feet up off the ground, 30 seconds. Ready, go. How are we doing, Maha?
All right. 603.
And down. Good. All right. So one important thing I want to add, we don't get much opportunity to hit long balls or do shooting practice. So if you get an opportunity and you have some extra balls, try to give yourself like 10 to 20 feet and start working on taking shots at a wall or into space or into a goal. But just remember when you do it, to really focus on getting your plant foot next to the ball, locking your ankle, getting your hips down here, your knees are bent, your arms are out to the outside for balance, your head is down, and you lock your ankle. And you're trying to find the sweet spot on top of your foot, which is the bone. But you're also trying to find the sweet spot on the ball when you make contact with it. And just practice striking the ball and keeping your head down so that you can drive the ball forward. When we get back into play, our long game is going to have to be there. We're playing on a bigger field this year. Things are changing, and we have to actually get into spaces. So working on those things are going to be very helpful. Okay. Ma, do you want to add anything to wrap this thing up?
No, thanks for showing up again. I mean, the only way you get better is to continue to train. So I think I sent that video the other day, and we need to continue to work. The things that I mean, the only guys I know really, Tommy and Nick, they always train. You guys saw them, at the indoor place training by themselves, because that's what they do. Tommy and Nick are still training you see in the front yard, making videos for all you guys. So continue to train and you'll get better. You'll progress. Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you, Coach. All right, guys, you guys heard it from the best, Coach Maha. Keep training, keep working hard. You can use these videos. You can continue training on a daily basis. There's a million other things you can do outside from what we're just doing here. Please continue to jog and run and exercise as much as possible. Build your strength, build your character. I know we're going through a lot of hard times in terms of getting out. I know a lot of you have been cooped up in your homes, but this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to go out there and start earning it on your own merit. And that means working with the ball, juggling, lots of touches, watching the YouTube videos and other things that other people are doing to help build your game. So thank you so much for joining us. God bless everyone. Stay safe out there, stay healthy. If you guys need me for anything, please let me know. I do love seeing the videos that everyone sends us in regards to their kids working out on their own. We really love that. And I would love to see more of that, okay? So have a great evening. Thank you, everyone. God bless and stay safe.
Yeah, watch games too. Like today, they showed the old Liverpool versus AC Milan game, one of the best games ever played. So see what's on. All right, I'm gonna unmute you guys. Here you go.
Hi. Hi, mate. Hi.
Yeah, Brody, let's play. Brody, I 1v1 you. Brody, I 1v1 you.
Yeah.
I will beat you, Brody.
Sure you will.
Yeah. You want to bet?
I'll see you on FIFA. We'll play
I
FIFA
will
again.
bet $10 that will be Maha.
There's Brody. What's up, Brody?
Goggles.
100. How many, Jude?
150.
150. Well done, dude.
That's 150.
Hi, Chris.
Dude.
How do you know?
Are you still in Oregon?
Bye, guys. He's in Origin.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Let me see if everyone's unmuted.
They're all unmuted.
Carlos is muted.
My chat now.
Everyone good?
You guys are not allowed to type.
You good?
Yeah.
What was that?
No,
What's up, Cruz?
Say hi.
Hi, you guys are not allowed to chat.
Are you still in Oregon, Cruz?
Yeah.
It looks
No more chat
sunny
for
out
you.
there and green.
For typing.
All right, we're out of here. Adios, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you on. Thanks, Coach Rob. Thanks, Coach Maha.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Rob.
See you, Dino.
Bye. Thank you, Coach Maha.
I figured out why it was buzzing. Rafiki was on.
Okay, bye.
All right, buddy.